Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing 3 videos. I've just shot one. This is the beautiful makeup look that's just come out of it. My hairstyle looks absolutely terrible. I just woke up. My background's gone because I was bored of it already. Today I'm going to be catfishing my boyfriend to see if he will cheat on me. Yeah, I'm a psycho girlfriend. Gotta make sure that your man ain't running off with other girls, you know what I mean? But today I'm pretending to be a little hoe bag and try and nick my boyfriend off myself. I made this account. It was quite shitty. I didn't really put much effort into it because I didn't think anyone would really watch this anyway, so it didn't have many followers. But my plan was to try and get people that he knew to follow it so that it would come up, and say followed by blah blah blah, you get me. And so I tried to get a load of people that night to try and follow it so that when he clicked on it he'd be able to see. And I also used pictures from my friend. I'll link her YouTube down in the description. So I nicked them off Natasha, and she's paying, so I thought this would literally totally work because I mean obviously she looks prettier than me, but I would say our blonde hair and the way that we do our makeup is quite similar, so he might fall for her because I guess I'm his type since he's been with me for 2 years. So yeah, so basically my plan was I would be at work this day, and he knows that I have really bad really bad replies when I'm at work. So I thought this was the best day to do it. I told him that my charger didn't charge my phone last night and that I had no charge and I couldn't talk to him until I was on my break, which was at 3 o'clock. So I messaged him at 8 o'clock that morning and said morning, like we normally do, and then I left it until 10 o'clock. I waited for him to follow me back. I followed him back and replied. But I tried not to text him at the same time that I was texting her on this account. But I thought that I probably should once or twice, just so it seemed oh, it wasn't so obvious. Oh, Rihanna's texted me then, and then ages later she's messaging me. Blah blah blah. You get me? So I messaged hey with 2 kisses, and then we got a reply and he said hey back 2 kisses, and already then my heart, I was really, man? And then I just said how are you, and he said good, what about you? And then I feel this was a mistake, this was literally a mistake, because I feel it just made it quite obvious that it may have been me, and that was when I was a bit scared. But I kind of just wanted to get the point across. I just wanted to see if he'd cheat on me. I didn't really want a long-lasting conversation of how are you, I'm good, what about you, what are you doing, why? So I said, I mean, I'm okay, I'm just, I guess, a little bit frustrated from the lack of boy attention. But what would I expect? I'm an ugly human creation, haha. Also, I tried to make it not sound like me. I couldn't think of any other way. I would have been oh yeah, I'm just a bit frustrated, I'm just ugly, you know. But I tried to make it different, if you get me. And he said, oh right, huh? Well, you're definitely not ugly, but is that what you want? Is that all you're after then? And then I said, well, you're definitely the fittest guy that's followed me. It's definitely worth a shot. Oh, I've never said anything like that in my whole entire life. I just wouldn't. He said, haha, oh, that's probably a lie. I'm ugly. But you saw I had a girlfriend, right? Because he said had. That literally made my heart drop. I was oh my god, he's going to break up with me in 2 seconds, because he's talking to this person who was but you saw I had a girlfriend, right? And I was like, nah, you're really good looking, but if you had a girlfriend, it doesn't matter. Hee hee. I normally say aha, I never say hee hee. And he said, do you not care? And then said, what school do I go to? Tried to change subject, I mean, sly. So he hasn't officially done anything bad yet, but it's all to come. And then I said, nah, I don't care, as long as you're up for, obviously. And then I had to make up a school, because obviously I went to the same school as him, and I didn't know any other schools than like the basic ones, and he'd know straight away that was me. I've never heard of this school in my life. I'm not going to say it because it's like in the area I live. And so we just spoke about the schools that we were in, and then I thought, oh, he's trying to change subject, got to get back on that subject. And I said, oh yeah, anyways, you up for? Winky face. And this is when it went a bit crappy, and I generally thought he knew it was me, and he'd like sussed it out. Like, I generally thought he knew that it was me. He said, do you have Snapchat? And I never even thought of making like a fake Snapchat to give to him or anything like that. Like, I didn't even think of it. And then I was like, oh my god. I was like, why do you need that for, winky face? And then I tried to like change the subject to get away from Snapchat because I didn't want to give it to him. He got home, charged the phone, and he said, I'm sorry, I was out and my phone died, but I'm home now. Do you have Snapchat? I want to see you. And I was like, yeah, I do. And he was like, what is it? And I was like, you got to work harder than that to get it. Because I was thinking, oh my god, you're not having it. You're not bloody having it. Like, I then thought, oh my god, I could literally get like Natasha's Snapchat, get her to like message him for a bit. But then I thought, oh my god, the names are completely different. Yeah. It would just ruined it. And then he said, I thought you were desperate. I didn't sound desperate, did I? And I said, desperate, exclamation mark, with no kisses. I was like, screw you, man. And he was like, what? And I said, I'm not desperate. That's a bit rude. I wouldn't say that either. I was quite proud of that. And he said, I didn't mean you're desperate. I just thought that's what you said to me, but I was wrong. Sorry. And I was like, your girlfriend isn't going to find out, is she? And then he was like, nah, you'll be alright. Did you message many other guys? And I was like, let's make myself like sound like a slut so he will be more inclined to want to talk to me. I said, no, not a lot, just the fit ones. And he was like, how many, And I said, I don't know, He said, more than 5? And I said, probably. How long have you been with your girlfriend for? I just didn't want to talk about all the guys that I'd spoken to. And he was like, 1 year and 7 months. And I was like, oh dear, that's a long time. I thought it would have been 3 or 4 months. And then this was a question that I needed to ask. I was like, do you talk to many girls while being with her? And he said, nope, no one ever messages me. And I was like, oh, so you would if they did? And he said, I don't know. And then this is like when I was like, this isn't even like a prank anymore. This is like I need to get to the bottom of this. Are you going to cheat on me? And then I was like, well, you're talking to me, so I guess so, And he said, I guess, what are you looking for? And I said, you, hee. And then he said, what, like a relationship or just or what? And I said, just a hee. And then he asked if I had any more pics. And then my phone ran out of charge, so I couldn't reply to him. I opened it and I couldn't reply. I was just sending kisses and it ran out of charge. And then he just said hello, and I was like, did you actually want to be with her, or were you waiting for someone like me? And then he said, I can stay with her and bang you at the same time. Thanks, love you too. And I said, that's a bit, but yeah, hee. Oh no, I didn't say hee, I said because I was just like mad at this point. I was like, you joking? He said, what would you do then? I said, well, I'm not in a relationship, but if I finally got in one that I loved them, then I wouldn't. Or loved them, then yeah. Oh, that didn't make sense. And he said, yeah, I know, I just want some people while I'm young. He said that to me like in a jokey way before. I never knew if he was like serious or not. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, he totally just like And then from this point, my anger just like, my heart was beating, I was shaking like constantly, I was like so upset. And then I said, well, it's pointless being in a relationship then, you're limiting yourself. And he said, I know, but then I never feel lonely. So I'm being used basically. Love it. And then I said, true, that's why I'm not in one. Oh, that's not what I think, that's not what he meant. I was really like stressed at this point, I was just typing jibber jabber. And he said, yeah, I regret getting in one though. This is when I was literally like crying. I just wanted to tell him that I knew that he was talking to this person and that he was being horrible. What's wrong with him? Why did he do this? And I said, why are you still in one then? And then he said, I don't want to upset because I do care about her, but my needs it. Right, okay. And then I said, you got me now. He said, yeah. When do you want to fuck them? And then he said, do you have a big ass? And you know that's like my biggest insecurity. So this is when I was kind of like, serious? You just want big ass? I ain't got no big ass. Screw you. And I said, yeah, well people say it is. He's like, do I get to see? And this is when I, like, because that hit me. I was like, I can't believe you would do this to your girlfriend with no kisses. And then he turned around and went, I know it's you, Rhiannon. Why would you do this to me? I got played at my own prank. I said, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he said it was obvious. And then when I spoke to him after, he was like, you posted all your pictures in the same day. Someone told me this as well. They were like, it's really obvious you've just posted your pictures 1 minute after another. And I was like, oh, he's stupid enough, he's not going to see this. And I didn't have enough followers, but I put it on private to make it like kind of seem as if like it wasn't like, you get me? And then he just said it was really obvious that it was like, it was either me or someone who'd like made this account on like purpose to like do that. So I was kind of just like, I was the one that was getting really upset. I was texting people like, oh my god, I can't believe he would do this to me. And like, he also like messaged his mate like in the morning. As soon as I said like hi, he'd literally messaged him and been like, Rihanna has made an account and pretended to be someone else. And I didn't believe him when he said that, and I messaged him and he was like, yeah, he thought it was you. So it didn't really go to plan. I probably should have worked on it harder, but I didn't, and I really regret it. But I'm gonna do it again, and he's never gonna find out. See if I do it that time. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. It was a little bit different. Remember to give a big like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.